What's the dilly cool nerds? Zobi70 in his house. Here with a classic, instant classic, Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is a good game. Let's just get that out of the way. It's a great game. Dragon Age Origins. I haven't played a game so addictive, so time consuming, so I haven't been so wrapped up in a game since Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Uh, Real talk. I haven't been wrapped up. I haven't been having so much fun in a long time. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and with this game is what I do. I'm so wrapped up to it that I'm bringing the game to school. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking the instruction manual, I'm bringing it to school, I'm looking through, and I'm like, oh yeah, level 13, I can do that. Okay, yeah, this, that, and the third. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn the game's ins and outs all the way through. And when I got Oblivion, I was doing that big time. And with this game, I'm doing the same exact thing. And I really haven't played anything like that in a very, very long time. Basically, I'm so wrapped up into it. Like, I'm reading through the instruction manual. People are trying to teach me things about what I need to be learning. I'm at work. I'm about to get fired, and I got girls walking past me with no clothes on, and I'm just like, don't do that. You know, girls walking past, keep an eye out. But me, I'm looking through the whole bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the game is fun. Let me explain now. Let me tuck the jokes away and let me explain into the game. The gameplay, or basically, at first you start off with a character. You can create a character, which is always fun. You can create a character, you can make him a human, you can make him a elf, you can make him a dwarf, you can make him all types of things. You can make him, they got a Zobi70 in there. They had me with a hat on, just chilling. Let's see. And you could do that. You start off with that. But what's tight about it is that each of those characters have a different story. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you go with the human, they're going to go roll this route. If you got the elf, they go roll another. Dwarves do another thing. And basically, that's how the game is. Whatever you do, whatever you decide to do, it's going to take you through all different types of twists and turns. You see what I'm saying? The game's going to be different every single time you play. So if you do a human, you do things one way, and if you do an elf, you do things another way, the game is going to be different. So if you're like, man, I wish I had me a brand new game, let me pull out Elder Scrolls. Not Elder Scrolls, I'm sorry, Dragon Age. Brand new game right there, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. The combat is mad hot. The combat system is pretty dope. When I was listening to people talk about the Dragon Age before I bought it, they were explaining to me like, oh, the combat is bad, yo. You can't even control your characters. Like, but the combat is very strategic. It takes nothing but takes a lot of brain power. It takes a lot of statistics and that's strategy to go ahead and make sure you're doing things right. So you might have a warrior, you got the mage, and you got me. I'm a thief. I like to go around doing thievery stuff, stealing things and stuff like that, or stabbing cats in the back of the neck. And you got the archers, and everybody does their own little thing. So you can't have a team full of warriors because it'd be like, oh, that sucks, or a team full of thieves because that's right. But if you can take your team and do different things, that's mad hot. Like, even you don't even have to control your teammates, which is cool because you can set up where it's like they'll have you a list of things. They'll be like, yo, at 30%, I want this person to heal. At 30% of health, I want this person to shoot somebody with a laser beam or something. Or at 30% of health, I want this person to jump off the top of a tree and just slice somebody's head off. You know what I'm saying? Just all types of perks and stuff that's mad hot. And you know, when you, even with the strategy, excuse me, that you can't just run up on bad guys and you're fighting a big hulking monster. You can't use your mage character. You can't do that. So what you got to do is send your warrior out, and then as the warrior's in there causing distraction, I send my thief. He goes in and catches somebody in the back of the neck. So the battling system is really fun. It's mad fun. It's a whole game into that. Another good thing is the multiple choice. When you're meeting people and they give you a list of multiple choice things to say. At first, it was driving me kind of crazy with the multiple choice. Like, oh my God, just come on, get to the story. But like later on, when you find out that the things that you say pretty much affect how the gameplay is going to turn out. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a nice person, you know, things will go smooth or whatever. But even when you meet people and you want them to join your squad, you gotta say things in a specific way, or you can say things in a messed up way. Let me explain. So it's like, say if a dude rolls up on you, be like, hey Zo, how you doing? You know, they give you a multiple choice words, the things to say. You'd be like, hey, what's going on, bro? Or you be like, hey, man, what the heck, man? Back up off me, man. Why are you stalking me, son? You know what I'm saying? Cool nerds. You know what I'm saying? You can say stuff like that. And the dude be like, oh my God, you know? So either you can get the dudes that really love you or really hate you. And which is mad, that's a little game of itself. Because even when dudes is on your party, you want to make sure to keep them happy. So that maybe they can fight to their best, or they can teach you new moves. Or like my dog right now loves me to death. Like the meter is going from hate to love. So it's on love. So my dog is like, you know, really in love with me. So he goes out, I be like, yo dog, go give me some stuff. And then the dog comes and brings back some armor, some, you know, some cool stuff. One time it brought back a pack of chicks, and I was like, oh, we started partying right there, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was mad hot. And I seen stuff like later on, like if you get girls and stuff, like if you get the girls that love you, you know, you be kissing them down and stuff. So they even have some fun. They got some Sims type stuff. You never play The Sims and you can get girls that like you and stuff? They even got that in there. So it was games on top of games inside this game. Let's see. What else? The story mode is tight. The story is hot. Basically, I'm not going to spoil any of it, but you know, every story has its different own thing. But basically, the story, you can go to the side path. You can do, you know, side little quests, which I love to do. I love to sit there and I like to grind. I like to do side quests because you can find new armor. You can get money. You can get new people on your team. So the side quest is always fun. Or you can just go directly do the story mode, beat it, and then, you know, that's it. You know, that you guys are. But if you're a completionist, you know, you want to get the full experience of the game, you want to do everything. You want to go up on those side quests. You want to help people out. You want to save the kitty out the tree. You know, you want to be a nice guy. Things like that. Let's see. The negatives, I would say, is the addictiveness. It's very addictive. It's going to have you into the game. You know, you're going to be on there for hours. Like I said, you're going to be at school or work, flipping through the instruction manual, or thinking like, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to level this up. I'm going to level up my strength. Then I'm going to level up my magic, level up my defense. And then I'm going to take her out of the squad, add him. But I'm going to add him only because he has a special power. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be strategizing at all times. Even when before you go to bed, you're going to wake up out of your sleep like, dang, oh, you know what? I could do this right. I can finish this part. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is hot. The game is tight. It's very addictive. So that's the only negative. And if that's a negative to you, I don't know. To me, it's hot. And another thing is the graphics. The graphics is kind of wild. Because I got the Xbox version. And then on the game sites, they are saying that if you're going to buy it on the PS3 or the PC. But I got it for Xbox for the achievements, which the achievements don't really mean nothing, but it's always good to have your little score go up. But the Xbox version is a couple of graphic glitches there, a couple of slowdowns, and sometimes when I was creating my character, I made him black or whatever, and I noticed on the back of the neck, like when you add in the hair, like my neck was white. You know, my skull was all white or whatever, but then like my skin was black. I should show you a picture of that to show you what I'm talking about. But all in all, the game is fun. I didn't even get into the game. I've been playing for a long time, and I still didn't even get far. I still didn't recruit all the people. I still don't even know how the story is going to end up. You know what I'm saying? I just know what's going on right now. And if you're looking for a fun RPG, and if you're an RPG fan like me, this is the game to get. I hope these Elder Scrolls and the Fallout 3s and the Dragon Age Origins, I hope they're not the Final Fantasy killers. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like I said, I got some news about the Final Fantasy. I'm looking and I'm finding and I'm searching. And I hope, if Final Fantasy 13 isn't good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fanboy, but I love Final Fantasy. But I hope these don't kill them off, because these games are doing their thing. And all in all, that's it. www.coolnerdsent.com. Cool Nerds Unite. Peace.